This video, part of our job procurement series, is about the all-important local job search. Now, many of you on message boards and in chat rooms are very interested in obtaining a local job or a home every night job right out of school. Now, this could be difficult for some of you, but we've put together what we've seen has worked effectively for students in the past. It takes a lot of legwork on your part, and it takes perseverance. We hope we've given you some tips that'll make the search easier and more effective for you. Strap in, buckle up, let's roll.
Finding local job for you. This is what many new drivers want. Typically, this is located within 25 miles of where you live, so you will commute daily. You are typically paid hourly, or possible for the number of deliveries/pickups you make. Expect unusual hours. This is not an 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. type of position. Typically, daytime drivers will start early in the morning and be back around 10 hours later. Most likely you will be offered an alternate shift, like nights or weekends. You may have a different truck every day, but you will be home daily. There is a lot of competition for this type of job, since it is desirable for drivers compared to the other two types after a while. To land the local job for you, it takes work on your part, commitment, and having a solid plan to obtain it. The next slides will discuss this in detail. So what does the local job search take? How do you find a local job? Lead generation. Find employers that are hiring. Dedication and persistence. Don't give up and stay positive. Be prepared to be ready to work and have your documents ready. Avoid the common mistakes. Lead generation. Unlike mega carriers, these jobs don't come to you. You have to go to the job. Find the employers that are hiring. Start with job boards. Indeed and Craigslist are good starting points. Make a list of the companies that are hiring with no verifiable experience. Map that list. Be efficient so that you can apply at 6 places a day for at least 10 days. This is a ground game. A Google map search of your area could help you also. Go where the trucks and the warehouses are. Typically, these are industrial areas of your city or town. Knock on doors. Be early. Knock on doors from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is the time that supervisors and hiring managers are there. This is when they will know if they need a driver or not. You may just be in the right place at the right time. Make a list of where you go. Note date and the time. Keep a list of who you spoke to. Get the email, telephone numbers, and names if you can. Make finding a full-time job your full-time job. You will be looking for a full-time job where you will work 40 or more hours a week. Therefore, plan to invest at least that amount of time finding your first job each week for a minimum of 4 weeks. Be prepared to hear a lot of "No, I need a driver with experience." This could be for insurance reasons. It could be safety reasons or internal policy. I could also be because of competition. You will be competing against other applicants may have gone to the same school you did 12 months earlier, and they now have 12 months of safe driving experience. Who would you hire? Be prepared to work. Wear comfortable work clothes. Look neat and clean. Remove excess jewelry. Wear closed-toed work shoes. Bring copies of all relevant documents with you. First, your CDL license or your CLP. Keep in mind, most companies won't interview you until you have a CLP, and many won't interview you until you have a CDL. Your current motor vehicle history, a 7-year report is preferred. Your current long-form DOT physical. A criminal background check. If you have any issues on your background report, write up a 1-page personal statement that describes the issues or extenuating circumstances. Your proof of eligibility to work in the USA. This is usually a social security number. Scores and transcript from your Behind the Wheel Training Academy. The certificate of completion from your Behind the Wheel Training Academy. Have a set of copies of all of these and leave them with your application. Your basic resume and work history for the past 36 months. You should document or explain any gaps of employment greater than 3 months. For example, explain you were unemployed from March to June and seeking work. Or, perhaps you were caring for a sick relative. The point is to make sure any gaps of time between jobs explain what was happening during that gap. Make sure your telephone number and your email are clearly readable and easy for them to reach you at. Answer calls from unknown numbers. Don't expect them to leave a voicemail. As an added benefit, provide letters of recommendation from previous employers testifying to your responsibility, punctuality, and work ethic. Be prepared to do a driving test and a skills demonstration. This may include a pre-trip inspection. Expect to perform a backing demonstration and possibly a loading or unloading procedure. Make sure you prepare and your skills are fresh. Ask your BTW school about their refresher training policy. Expert tip. In our Behind the Wheel school, we always offered graduates lifetime refresher training to warm up before a local job interview. Of course, there were conditions and it wasn't unlimited. But we offered it because it was smart to have quality graduates working in the local market. When applying to BTW schools, ask what their refresher training policy is before you enroll. The BTW school you choose should have a strong placement program. Ask what their assistance is and how it will work for you. Do this before you enroll. Stay positive. Follow the 20-to-1 rule. Expect to hear 20 no responses before you hear a yes. If you put in 20 applications a week, you can expect to get 1 call back for an interview or a driving test. Don't be too picky. Look to start with safe company to start getting experience. Be responsive and polite. You may have to accept a lower starting rate than you expect. Good luck in your search. Let us know how it goes. Your success is our success. Our goal is to provide you the best advice to make your transition into trucking a smooth one. We hope you find this unit helpful.